Hey guys, welcome to Only Scratching Winners. I know usually I do California Scratchers. That's normally the content. Recently, Scratchastic and we recorded a bunch of videos with slot content, and we kind of been posting that out, but I decided to try something new, online poker. Hey, I live in Nevada, and legally we can play online poker through the World Series of Poker app. So I decided to just record my screen, see what I can do. Now, I have not played online poker in a very long time. I used to play it back in the early 2000s when everyone was on like Poker Stars and Full Tilt Poker, but I haven't played in a long time. I used to be like an okay poker player back in the day online. Like, I wasn't losing all the time, so that was good. Actually could play for a long time on my bankroll, but I decided to give it another shot. And I'm just doing this like quick, really low stakes micro heads up sit and go tournament, just because this is my return to online poker, right? And I wanted to share it with you guys just to see how it's going for me, and if this is something you'd be interested in watching. Maybe this is something I start doing, like do a heads up video for poker maybe every Thursdays. Maybe we call it Heads Up Thursdays. I don't know. So this is only $1 stake. It's really low. It's really low. It's not like I'm winning a bunch of stuff. It's like the equivalent of if I was scratching $1 ticket and making a video. But I'm just curious to see kind of like how some of my hands were played. Took me a little while to kind of figure out this opponent, to be a little more aggressive and to like push them to get some of those bets or get them to lay down their hand. But yeah, like this right there, I can't believe I hit that threes. Now, I thought he might have had the straight. That's why I didn't like raise. And I just checked because I kind of thought he was trying to trap me there, but he didn't. So as we go, and one thing I really think is kind of cool is they have that like little rabbit there. If you click on it, you can see what the next cards would have been. So I think that was pretty cool. There I got that ace high flush. See if he does anything. I bet just a little bit, bet the pot size he folds. So obviously he didn't have anything, but there you go. Tell me what you think on this. I definitely think that if I continue doing this, maybe on Thursdays, just do like a $5 or $10 heads up tournament just to see how it goes. I don't know. If I hear a lot of good feedback from you guys in the comments, this might be something we can do more regularly, where I do the voiceover. But right now, so like I'm still trying to figure out everything. Again, this is the first time I've ever done this, so you guys are getting kind of some of the behind the scenes, I guess. So with the poker videos, I gotta do voiceover, because if I'm just doing it on my phone, I'm just capturing the screen, like recording the screen as it goes. But I'll have to work it out, see what it would take to do it on the computer. I definitely was not getting terrible hands. Those pocket fives, pocket jacks, just a little bit. He wasn't calling. So we will see how this plays out. Again, I like the information they give in the table. There's a lot of cool things now with online poker that they didn't have back in the day when I used to play like on full tilt or Poker Stars. I definitely like how it will tell you like what the hands are, so like you can't miss anything, especially for like just getting back into it. But I like too how it's telling like the session time, how many minutes we've been playing, when the blinds are going up. So kind of cool. I know that I'm only playing against other people in Nevada on this app, because that's how online gaming is regulated in our state. But it's kind of cool because, we can play online poker against other people. And I see my twin brother Scratchastic popping up there to make a brief cameo. we were talking about the new tickets coming out in August, and with the new $30 ticket, I told him that was kind of something I was looking forward to, and he was just laughing at that, because if you know how we've done it on Only Scratching Winners, we have done a lot of the big tickets, and we do those big lives, but I think I'm going to try slow down on those. And I kind of like how Scratchastic and I have been kind of branching out and supporting each other with like the slot content. I think it's just going to take a little while to pick up. Maybe the poker video will take a little while to pick up. I don't know. I bet here, because I just didn't think he had anything. And what was the worst case? He had like a king, a six. So just with like how he was betting on that hand, I kind of felt like I could bet into him a little bit and take that pot, which I did. So I know there's not a huge player pool with the poker tournaments here on this Nevada online World Series of Poker app, but it'd be cool if someday they had it linked up to like the other states that had online poker. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. So I'm noticing I'm getting a lot of messages here, and I'm thinking with those messages, like, I'm going to have to like turn my phone on like do not disturb when I do these, so that way I don't have the messages coming up. I really feel like you guys don't want to see some of my scratcher friends and I joke around about the new football tickets coming out and call them feetball tickets. So yeah, you might also notice too that the video has been sped up a little bit, just because this heads up match was like 11 minutes, and that was a long time. I feel like I could speed it up a little bit. That way it's not going to be too terribly long, but then, like, it's not going to be drug out. Like, do you really want, I don't know, maybe you do want to watch a 12-minute heads up battle for $1. And again, I did the small stakes just because like I haven't played online poker in forever, and this is kind of me just like figuring out stuff. So figuring out this guy with my chip lead here, I'm just really betting into him now. If he has something good, I'm sure he'll push, but other than that, I'm really trying to pick up those bigger blinds that we now have. So it's coming down to an ace 10, man. So I'm going to just put him all in right here, see if he calls. I know he's waiting on it, and there it is, king 9. I just have to avoid a king now. There it is, a jack. So first online tournament, I won $1.